connection issue there, a little hiccup in the connection. So this is take two. Um, so yeah, I figured do a live stream here because I'm not going to be doing too much tonight. I've watched Sabotage and Maggie, which I didn't really care for both for either films. You know, in short, I felt Sabotage. I just didn't care for it. It was a very aimless movie, and Maggie plotted. It was just a very plotting film. Didn't really care for that. So yeah, I didn't care for Sabotage or Maggie, and I'll be working on reviews for those soon. Matt Singer, what's up, man? Yeah, I figured do a live stream here. Um, I tried to start one a minute ago, but I was having a connection problem, so I restarted it. Wanted to start over. How's your day? But yeah, Sabotage. You know, I just didn't do it for me. Um, I don't think Arnold's bad in the film, but I thought it was horribly directed. David Ayers hit or miss. I mean, really for that type of film, you need like an Antoine Fuqua. The guy that directed Training Day, Shooter. A director like that can do that type of film, do it better. Um, I think it would have been more interesting. Sabotage again, I just felt it was mediocre, aimless film. Maggie, again, it just plodded along. There was a couple of times that I fell out during Maggie a couple of times, and I had to wake myself up to finish the movie. Jumanji 4, we don't need. I did see something about that. We don't need Jumanji 4. You saw Lamb? How was it? But yeah, Maggie, I just thought it was boring. It was a bore fest. I mean, I get it's more of a dramatic zombie flick. Um, Apparently Arnold did it for free because he liked the script so much that he did it for nothing. I just the performances I thought were a bit monotone. I think Arnold can do acting. Like I think Arnold's a great actor, but I think he can do dramatic. But that film Maggie just wasn't anything to write home about. It was actually great despite the fact that it was A24. Okay, I haven't heard too much about Lamb. I think that's the same studio that did Uncut Gems, which I've seen bit parts of, and I had to finish that. Thoughts on Nintendo wanting to make more films based on their games after the Mario movie? Uh, we'll see how that turns out first. I mean, the track record with the video game films hasn't been good. Case in point, look at Mortal Kombat this year, and how much that sucked. Uh, and you can look back over the past decade or more with video game films, even a little bit like Hitman. I talked about that at my last live stream and how bad that was. And I know I got a question in the last live stream that I did like this. If there's a director that could do a Hitman film right, I think Chad Stahelski, the guy that did, the guy that does the John Wick movies, I think he'd be great for that. Um, But as far as making more Nintendo films, I would say, let's see how this Mario film turns out. Not that I look forward to it. I know Chris Pratt is voicing Mario and now apparently Garfield. So we shall see. It's on the Hitman TV series. I haven't heard anything about that. I don't know, I haven't heard anything about that really. I mean, they announced that a long time ago. I don't think they would do it right. Hitman can work as a movie. I mean, you know, but that 2007 film I just didn't care for. I thought Timothy Oliphant was miscast. He's not a bad actor, but he wasn't right for that. The best Arnold one-liner, probably for me, I have to say, um, I mean, I'm not gonna say "get to the chopper." Everybody says that, um, but the best Arnold one-liner, maybe "put that cookie down now," or you know, "it's not a tumor," or "see you at the party, Richter." So yeah, I think between "put that cookie down" and "see you at the party, Richter," those are one of my favorites. DJ, what's up, man? Yeah, I decided to go live here. Uh, do a live stream here on this fine Saturday. Um, because I'm not gonna do anything else here today. I have to go to bed at a decent time later on. But yeah, so but I'm doing good, DJ. How are you? The worst Arnold line, probably any line from Batman and Robin. Pick one. I mean, he had 27 ice puns in that film, so you can look at every piece of line in that film as one of his worst. What if Rob Zombie made a Hitman film? I think it would be disastrous. I think it would be trash, and it would just be a train wreck. Oh, I think overall, it would just be a. I see the Halloween remake, and I try to imagine that, and that, like if he made Hitman, it would just be a train wreck. Hey, Bobby, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. But maybe later on, I'll watch Terminator Genesis again because I want to. Hopefully, this weekend I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna get close to finishing up the Honor reviews because today I mentioned at the beginning of the stream here, I've watched Sabotage and Maggie, which I didn't care for either, and Terminator Genesis is next. Um, so, and then after that, it'll be Aftermath, Killing Gunther, Dark Fate. What Jurassic Park sequel had the best dinosaur effects? Uh, I could say The Lost World or Jurassic Park 3. I mean, after that, you're getting into the Jurassic World films, which I'm not big on those films. I mean, Fallen Kingdom's okay, but you know, uh, I could say The Lost World perhaps. Were Escape Plan, Sabotage, and Maggie all boring? Well, out of those three, for me, Maggie was the most boring. I just finished that a little bit ago, and there was a couple of times where I dozed off, and I had to wake myself up to finish the movie. And I get it's a dramatic film; it's more of a slow-moving film, but to me, it just got too dull. I mean, it was just very lifeless movie. You know, The acting's probably not bad. I think Arnold can do a dramatic film, but it was just not the right film. Doing great, just chilling and writing a story called Godzilla Tajira. That's cool. What are some films that you disliked in your teens that you love or admire today? Oh gosh, that's a good question. Um, hmm. I mean, there's some films that I've warmed up to. I mean, it's hard for me to think about a couple. Like I'm trying to think of some films that I've warmed up to over the years. Um, I have to think about that question. That's a good question though. What is your favorite cinema or cinemas that you visited in the world and why? Well, I haven't. I mean, I've been to IMAX and stuff, but uh, I mean, for the most part, I just go to the theater around here. Now, there's a retro theater about an hour away, and I haven't been there in probably a year or a couple of years, really. Yeah, probably 2 years, and I want to go back. Um, I'm hopefully next year, because in February, that retro theater is doing a double of Predator and Toy Soldiers. So I'm thinking about catching that. That sounds like a fun double. But I haven't been to all over the world. I haven't been really outside of the country. So I mean, as far as like going to the movies, it's really it's mostly my local theater. In your opinion, who played the best Dracula? Bela Lugosi. You got to go with him. What if there's a slap hand thing where you're falling asleep on a boring movie and it slap you to wake you up? I would slap it back. I would. I mean, I wouldn't slap it back. I don't know. Is there any video game films? If you play anything that would make good movies, yeah. DSX, The Conspiracy, which was first came on PC back in the day, then PlayStation 2. I There was talks of, I think they were going to make a film like back in the mid 2000s, and they were in pre-production. And I want to say William Defoe was attached to that at one point, but it never got off the ground. It never moved forward. I think DSX, if you look up the game, great game. And I actually think about if I can get it on the PC, I might do playthroughs of it. But that's a film that I think really would be cool. Um, that would be cool. DSX, The Conspiracy, I think Half Life would be cool. I think that would make a great film. Twisted Metal, which I know they're working on like a TV show, but I don't think you need a TV show. Just do a movie. Um, but yeah, that'd be cool. Twisted Metal, do that. That'd be cool to see. I'm trying to think of another one. I mean, hmm. But like I said, DSX, The Conspiracy, Half Life, Twisted Metal. Any of those could work as a movie. What is your favorite death scene in movies? Um, I could say Hans Gruber's death in Die Hard. That's a great shot. Toss into a pit of mousetraps, feed to iguanas, and smash with a wrecking ball. Ezra Miller, John Cena, Brett Ratner. That's a good one. Let me see. Uh, what I want to do here. I'll feed Ezra Miller to the iguanas. Uh, I'll throw Brett Ratner into a pit of mousetraps, and I'll smash John Cena with a wrecking ball. Let's go with that. Albert and Costello. I haven't seen much of their stuff. Any advice for a new YouTube movie reviewer? Just be yourself. I mean, you know, find your own, what's the word I'm looking for? Style. There you go. Just be yourself, find your own style, do what works for you. And, you don't have to try hard. You don't have to be like everybody else out there that, a lot of these big YouTubers, where every review is the same, it's edited the same way. You don't have to be like them. Just be yourself, and so I think that's the best advice you can give. Yenko, what's up, man? Yenko in the house, doing good. What age and what movie did you see that made you become fascinated with film? Oh man. Well, actually, I'm trying. I mean, I want to say, back in the '90s, I had a lot of VHS tapes, but even I could say before that, even like, I remember watching constantly as a kid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the live action movies, Honey I Shrunk the Kids, um, Batman Forever, had that on VHS. So I think it started as I can't say what age. It's hard for me to remember, like, but I remember having those on tape way back when I was like 6, 7 years old. Having those great movies on tape, and I think that's what really got the ball rolling, and it just really snowballed from there. And then I really started collecting movies around 2003, 2004, and I think one of the first movies I ever bought was Armageddon. And then I think 2004, that year, um, I had about maybe 70 movies, 80 movies, DVDs. Um, Now, when I really first started collecting, the first few, I mean, the first movie I ever picked up was Armageddon. And then after that, it was The Matrix and The Mask. And I just, actually, so that was probably 2003. So I would say 2003 was really when I started to collect movies. So I was about 14. What are your thoughts on remakes and reboots? Depends. I like some remakes. The Thing remake, The Blob, The Fly from back then. Uh, Scarface is a remake I enjoy. The Hills of Eyes from 2006, I enjoy that one. But there's a lot of bad ones out there. There's a lot of remakes that suck. Elm Street remake sucks. The RoboCop remake sucks. Do I need to go on? But yeah, but now it's just constant. It just never ends. It's a never-ending fad that needs to die. The Siege is a great movie. Not many people talk about The Siege, but that's a really good one. Smash him in the head with a hockey stick, throw a cactus at, trample the herd of bulls. Elizabeth Banks, Patty Jenkins, and the director of The Mummy remake. Oh gosh. Let me see here. Um, and for people out there that are just tuning in, this is all, we're being tongue in cheek here. Don't take it so seriously. Um, because you know how people are today. You know how people can be. So we're just having fun here. But to answer your question, Elizabeth Banks, uh, I'll throw a cactus at Elizabeth Banks, Patty Jenkins, um, Trample with a herd of bulls, and The Mummy, the director of The Mummy from 2017, smashing the head with a hockey stick. Remember Matt's review of Machete Kills? Yeah, well, I've only seen Machete, so I never saw Machete Kills. Um, I'm just gonna take a guess. He probably didn't like the film, and I probably wouldn't either. I wasn't too big on Machete. and I saw that for free when it came out. I like Jim Lee Curtis. Jing All the Way too. I'm not watching. I know that's with Larry the Cable Guy. Not watching that. Watching a little Seinfeld right now. Got that on. But Stranger Boy, what's up? Yeah, Christmas Vacation 2 sucks. That movie sucks, man. I got that one year for Thanksgiving as a Thanksgiving gift. And yeah, that's one of the worst Christmas films out there. Ross Sanders, what's up, man? The Bigger Evil, Joss Whedon, Amber Heard, or Kevin Spacey. Out of the three, I'm gonna go with the Spacey. Uh, the Eternals, no, I have no interest really. Right now, I'm just watching Seinfeld. But I just have no interest in that. Yeah, Spacey, I think, is the worst out of the three. Which apparently I heard that he's coming back. Like he's doing another film, but made in Italy. Okay, sing karaoke with, play air hockey with, and have a Dr. Pepper with. Hugh Jackman, Ren and Stimpy, and Danny Trejo. I'm gonna play hockey with. Okay, let me start from the beginning. All right, sing karaoke with Danny Trejo. I think that'd be fun. You know, imagine singing like a classic rock song with Machete. Play air hockey with Hugh Jackman. That'd be fun. And have a Dr. Pepper with Ren and Stimpy. Thoughts on the movie Peppermint? I have the film, but I haven't seen it. I know some of my friends have, but I don't know what they think about the film. Yeah, I'm trying to switch around a little bit. I can't sit in Indian style anymore. Even on my bed, it gets hard after a while. So I've got to switch positions here. Award-winning movies that you like, that you don't like, but other people like. Huh. Uh, did Gravity win any awards? Because I really like that film. Not many people talk about Gravity. Um, I don't know. I have to think about some other ones yet there. Are you leaving? Have a good day, Ross. Thank you for dropping in. You haven't seen Solo. Yeah, but I could maybe throw in Gravity. That's a. I don't know if that one won any awards or, but I could mention that. Yeah, but like I said, hopefully this weekend I'm gonna get close to wrapping up the honor reviews. I'm gonna try to get those out. Um, I think Sabotage and Maggie is going to be like shorter reviews and then do a rant on Genesis. Aftermath and Killing Gunther, I'm probably going to wait till my next day off to watch. Um, then Dark Fate or The Iron King. I don't know which came first in 2019, but yeah, those are going to be fun. Best Boris Karloff role? I mean, Frankenstein. Yeah, Dark Fate sucks. Can't wait to talk about that again. What are your thoughts on The Girl and the Spider's Web? I haven't seen that. 2018. I haven't seen that film. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit weird because I have 4 light bulbs, but only one light bulb that I've replaced recently. Um, because I think it's like $7 a bulb, $7. So yeah, I just only have one light bulb right now in the ceiling light. Trample with a flock of angry geese, smash with a trash can and bury in cement. Amber Heard, Oliver Megaton, and Louis Griffin. I'll trample the flock of angry geese. Um, Oliver Megaton. I know he's the guy that directed the Taken sequels. Barry Amber Heard and Cement. Smash with the trash can. Louis Griffin. Are you having a pee break, John? No, I mean, it's just I got Seinfeld on the back. I got Seinfeld playing, so I don't have to pee yet. Have a Mountain Dew with, play poker with, tap dance with, Jerry Seinfeld, Eric Idle, and Popeye. Um, Let me see here. I'm gonna have a Mountain Dew with Popeye. Play poker with Jerry Seinfeld and tap dance with Eric Idle. Do I like Guy Ritchie movies? If yes, what is your favorite? I don't know if I've seen a lot of Guy Ritchie movies, to be honest with you. I know he directed Wrath of Man recently, and I believe he also directed the Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. And there's some other films that I'm forgetting about, um, but I haven't seen a whole lot of his stuff. I did pick up Snatch on Blu-ray. Speaking of Snatch, I did get that on Blu-ray very recently for cheap. Actor, actress you would go play tennis with, go skiing with, and go to movies with. Play tennis with Dolph Lundgren. Why not? I think it'd be fun. Play tennis with Dolph. Go skiing with Can It Be Alive and Dead? I don't know, but okay. Yeah, I'll play tennis with the Dolph Lundgren. Go skiing with I don't know, Van Damme. Go to the movies with Sly. Speaking of Olivia Megaton, his new movie, The Last Days of American Crime, sucks. It has the same problems as Taken 3 with the fast jump cuts. Yeah, I have not seen the Taken sequels, but from the stuff I've heard about them, no interest there. And the guy should stop directing. I have not seen Aladdin from 2019. I have not seen that. But yeah, that guy should just stop directing. Didn't he direct? Yeah, isn't that the same director of Transporter 3? Which I haven't seen, but I think that is the same director. Olivia Megaton makes Michael Bay. Exactly. Michael Bay has directed better movies. Not lately, but favorite movies of this year, John. Well, I've only seen a few, but I'm gonna say my favorite film that I've seen this year is Nobody, which came out back in February or March. Really enjoyed that, uh, which I recommend. Did anyone think that Liam Neeson would be an action star after Phantom Menace? Um, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at the time, I think. I mean, before that, what did he do? Rob Roy, and some other stuff. But he's a great actor. Would I call him an action star? I mean, he's great in Taken. Um, and he's done a couple of other films after that that I didn't mind, like The Commuter. I like that. Um, but like I said, Liam Neeson's a great actor, but I don't know if I would throw him into that category. Yeah, The Rock is a great movie. Bad Boys, Transformers, 2007. I have not seen Pain and Gain, but yeah, Michael Bay is the better director. See if I can switch it around here a little bit. There you go. When's the last time you saw Lord of the Rings 1, 2, or 3? I want to say maybe I watched Fellowship a few years ago, maybe. I would say that's a franchise that I liked more back then, but over the years, like nowadays, I don't really care much for. Like I've fallen out of those movies, to be honest with you. Olivia Megaton also directed Columbiana from 2011. Yeah, he just needs to stop. Is Chris Pratt becoming overrated? I don't think so. I like Chris Pratt. Throw angry cobras at. Wait a second. Okay, throw angry cobras at feed ghost peppers and toss into a basketball hoop. Steven Seagal, Gerald from South Park, Olivia Megaton. I would throw angry cobras at Steven Seagal, feed ghost peppers to um, because you're not gonna throw Seagal's fat ass into a basketball hoop. That's just not gonna happen. So I would just throw angry cobras at him, feed ghost peppers to Gerald from South Park, and toss into a basketball hoop. Olivia Megaton. Yeah, they are very long. What are your thoughts on deep fakes and what are the ones you want to see? I mean, some deep fakes are fine, but would I want to see that utilized in films? I don't know. I don't know about that. Mark Wahlberg. I mean, I'm not a fan of Mark Wahlberg, but there's one or two films where I don't mind him. I like Shooter. That's a good one. Four Brothers. I remember being okay. I remember watching that. I have not seen Max Payne. I have not seen The Happening, but I have heard about that. But I'm just tired of Mark Wahlberg, man. That's another guy that just needs to go away. Play Space Invaders with, listen to music with, and play tennis with Marvin the Martian, King Kong, and Johnny Bravo. I'm going to play Space Invaders with uh, Johnny Bravo, listen to music with Marvin the Martian, and play tennis with King Kong. I don't know how that would play out, but it would be fun. The best Jack Black film, I gotta say, is School of Rock. 80s and 90s Arnold was better. Yeah, I mean, I just watched Sabotage and Maggie today, and I didn't care for either. It's like, okay, he came back, did The Last Stand, and that was really fun. But I don't know why he chose to do, you know, um, which he did Escape Plan. I'm not a big fan of that. But, you're going to do Sabotage, you're going to do Maggie, films that really amounted to nothing. And Sabotage, I just felt was aimless and all over the place. And David Ayer is already a hit and miss director. Maggie, I felt, was just too boring to me. Is Creed 1 better than Rocky 3? No, I'm going to say Rocky 3 is better. I'm not a fan of the Creed movies. What do you think was the last good Marvel movie? Um, I could say Doctor Strange. So you would play Space Invaders with Matthew Broderick, listen to music with the Jim Carrey, and play tennis with Van Damme. And I can see Van Damme being fun to play tennis with. Knock knock, yeah. I agree. Mark Wahlberg and The Rock are overused and overdone. Both actors need to go away, take a break, take a long hiatus, because really those two guys are overexposed, oversaturated, overexposed, overdone, overcooked, and they're in every movie. Stop it. Go away, Marky Mark, and take The Rock with you. Um, the Harry Potter films I've never seen. Maybe I've seen a little bit of the first movie. Maybe one day I'll check out the first movie, but I'm not in a big hurry. Really, in terms of sport fighting competition movies, Van Damme, they were Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Lionheart, and The Quest. Yeah. I mean, I really enjoy Bloodsport. That's a great movie. Kickboxer, Lionheart. I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen The Quest in a while, and I don't remember much about it. David Ayer's films, I mean, End of Watch was good, but for the most part, he's hit or miss. Sabotage, I didn't care for. Suicide Squad, I didn't care for. The first one. Um, I know he directed Fury. I've heard some good things about that film, but I haven't seen. Will video game movies be the new thing? Yeah, I know they're working on Sonic 2 and Mario. It depends. If they get better, then I would be open to more. So if they have to keep it going good. I mean, I've heard a lot of great things about Sonic the Hedgehog, which I have on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched yet. So they have to keep the good streak going before, I can say, okay, I'm open to this, I'm open to that. They have a lot to really, they have a lot to rectify before, I can say that, okay, I'm looking forward to that. Because, like I said earlier, the track record of video game films has not been good. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog is, I do have on Blu-ray, and I've heard great things about the film, but I think they have a lot of fixing to do overall. Yeah, Street Kings is good. That's a good Keanu film. Toss into a garbage truck, the launch out of a cannon, throw into a pit of angry crabs. Steven Seagal, Eric Cartman, Peter Griffin. Um, I'm gonna launch Steven Seagal out of a cannon, throw Eric Cartman into a pit of angry crabs, and toss Peter Griffin into a garbage truck. Bacon or sausage? I gotta go with bacon. I'm a bacon man. Yeah, sorry, the lighting here is not the best. I only have one light bulb up there. Turkey or chicken for Thanksgiving? You gotta go with turkey. Who eats chicken for Thanksgiving? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm being tongue in cheek here. But you gotta have turkey. Have you ever seen the movie Sunshine? Haven't seen that. Do prank calls with, ding dong ditch with, have a party with Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen, Kevin Bacon. Hmm. I'm gonna do prank calls with. I'm gonna say with Rogan. I'm gonna play ding dong ditch with Adam Sandler and have a party with Kevin Bacon. I think if you have a party with Kevin Bacon, it's gonna be a great time. You know, like he'd be a cool guy to hang around with. Best and worst Wes Craven film. I would say for me the best film he did was New Nightmare, and the worst the worst film he did I haven't was it My Soul to Take. I remember not caring for that movie. I think you directed that. Yeah, I did not care for that one. Doom movie is a great example of Hollywood messing up video game films. Doom has a basic concept. Yeah, I've never seen the Doom movie, but I know they made a new one a year or two ago, and I've heard bad things about that. Um, but yeah, played Frogger with, Ding Dong Ditch with, and Tap Dance with John Cleese, Bart Simpson, Chevy Chase. Uh, I'm gonna play a Frogger with a Chevy Chase, Ding Dong Ditch with uh, Bart Simpson, Tap Dance with John Cleese. Favorite Thanksgiving foods? Um, I mean turkey, obviously. You also got to go with the stove top dressing, uh, green bean casserole. I mean, anything that's on the menu for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna eat. Yeah, I heard about that. Hey, Grand Theft Ruben. Yeah, I heard about Cal Penn. Would you rather hang out with Alice Cooper or Ozzy? I would say Ozzy. Yeah, I heard about Chevy Chase. That he seems like a jerk. There's a lot of stories that's been said out there. I still like Chevy Chase. Do you think Ryan Gosling should do more action movies than drama? I mean, I liked him in Blade Runner 2049, so It depends. Maybe you should do more sci-fi. Um, I have not seen Drive, but I guess it depends on the script. Yeah, I like to hang out with David Spade. That'd be fun. To hear some Chris Farley stories. Would you rather set up Home Alone traps with Sandler or Van Damme? Sandler, because uh, I think he would come up with some great ideas. Would I like to kiss Bay Ling? Sure. I wish I met her a few months ago, and she was very, very beautiful. And I would like to meet her again. And if she wanted to kiss me, I'm open to it. I mean, it's Bay Ling. Um, but yeah, if you ever get a chance to meet her, she's wonderful. And again, she's gorgeous. Would you rather meet Dave Mustaine or James Hetfield? Who are those? I don't know who they are, but sounds familiar. I have to admit, my favorite actress happens to be Asians. I mean, they are beautiful. I mean, look at Lucy Liu, Bei Ling, even Michelle Yeoh. Turn into bowling pins, feed to angry clams, squash with a giant boot. Zack Snyder, Alec Baldwin, and John Moore. Um, I'm gonna turn John Moore to bowling pins. I'm going to feed Zack Snyder to angry clams, and I'm going to squash Alec Baldwin with a big boot. Yeah, Van Damme seems nice. I'd like to meet Van Damme one day. Movie characters as a kid you wanted to be. Well, as a kid, I would always watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and I always imagined myself as one of those characters, and you know, kind of exploring this world and their perspective, their point of view of being in the backyard, and everything is, everything is practical. It's just one big. It's a it's a crazy world out there, the backyard, and I always thought that, as a kid, and that's just one example. I mean, but I was, that's one film that I always would watch as a kid, and be captivated by, you know, the world from their point of view. Did you know that Boba Fett actor is from? No, I didn't know that. Best and lamest Jason kill. Um, I have to think about that one. Fabio called Alec Baldwin a loser. Yeah, I wanted to be Rambo. Jonah Hill seems like a cool guy. Fabio, what's up, man? The Italian Stallion 51's in the house. Do you think Harry and Marv are immortal to be able to survive all those traps? Yeah, I mean, you wonder how they survived the first film. Like, even by the end of the second film, they went through worse traps. Traps that should really kill people. Which is a movie, you can't take it seriously, but you know, like how did they survive those? Because they got it worse in the second film. Did they die in prison? Like what happened to them like after they got arrested? They they couldn't they couldn't have went on much longer. Thoughts on Harry Potter? Well, I haven't really seen the Harry Potter films. I've seen bits and pieces of the first movie. I have not seen The Shadow. Golf with, shake hands with, ding dong ditch with Barney Rubble, Kevin James, Seth Rogen. I would play golf with Kevin James, shake Barney Rubble's hand, and ding dong ditch with Seth Rogen. Harry Marv came back for 4, but weren't they different actors? Wasn't one of them French Stewart? Is that the one I'm thinking about? Because we needed Home Alone 4 or 5, and now Home Sweet Home Alone. Would I like to get a massage with Talisa Soto? Yes. And she could be the one doing the massage. And if she wanted a massage, I would do the same. Yeah, I agree. She is a snack. She's a babe. Have I ever played any of the Rampage games? Yeah. I think for the one for Nintendo 64, I remember playing back in the day, but I know it's been around before that. But anything before that, um, I did not play. Would you rather have partners Harry Marv or Van Damme and Seagal? As partners, I mean Van Damme and Seagal, because at least they could fight. Harry Marv, they just take the punishments. At least he's doing fine. She's around here somewhere. Yeah, I heard Home Alone 4 sucks. I have not played Ghost and Goblins. Kim Wilde. Yeah, French Stewart was in Home Alone 4 as Marv, but he's dressed as Harry. Yeah, I've heard of that before. Play Hungry Hungry Hippos with, play Mario Kart 64 with, and watch The Three Stooges with Kevin James, Keanu Reeves, Warwick Davis. Oh, that's fun. Um, I would play Hungry Hungry Hippos with Warwick Davis. I'll play Mario Kart 64 with Kevin James, and I would watch The Three Stooges with Keanu Reeves. I think that would be a fun time. And my foot is falling asleep. Would you like to team up with Buck and Skull? Sure, why not? Eternals is banned in the Middle East. Yeah, I heard about that. Should nobody get a sequel? I mean, it's fine on its own. I mean, I don't think it really needs a sequel. I know it kind of left it open for a sequel, but I don't think you need one. Hope you're doing well. I know you just did a review for this film, so top 5 changes you to make for Escape Plan to make it better. Uh, Better director. I mean, I like the guy that, because I know it's the same guy that directed 1408, which is a better film. Better director, more action, more Arnold and Sly, instead of Arnold being kind of in and out of the film. Uh, no 50 Cent, take him out of the movie, and one fight between Arnold and Sly. I mean, they could still be together in the film, but maybe you can have a longer fight than what they had in the cafeteria. And that lame line, "Oh, you hit like a vegetarian." I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean, Arnold? You think Scott Adkins should get a chance to lead a big budget Hollywood production? Yeah, but I'm not going to give it to him. Disney strikes out again, yeah. But Matt, great to hear from you. If you're still in there. Next year will be Slyathon. When Jason stabs the guy in back with the harpoon and Jason takes Manhattan's pretty lame. Yeah. Did you know that Wonder Woman got banned in the Middle East due to Gal Gadot's military past? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Fabio, great job so far on the Bond reviews. I have to watch a review for From Russia with Love. But yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I love the Bond series. Yeah, it should be banned for being shit. But Matt, I did watch Sabotage and Maggie, and I didn't care for either of those movies. I thought they were both lame, especially Maggie. I fell asleep on it a couple of times and I had to wake myself up. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, Lockup's a great movie. That's a better film. You know, Lockup is better. Fortress is better than Escape Plan. It's like let's take Lockup and Fortress, mesh it together, but make it lame. That's Escape Plan. When is the Steven Seagal marathon coming? I have no idea. I mean, after this Arnold marathon, I'm gonna try to get back to more random stuff. But one day it will come, and damn, that's a lot of direct-to-video movies. What's your favorite? My favorite Bond movie? Either, but either The Spy Who Loved Me or For Your Eyes Only. Yeah, Maggie Q is hot. I know she did that film Protege. I may check out one day. Let me see here. Yeah, Lockup is underrated. And I'm trying to get comfortable here because my foot is falling asleep. There you go. Top worst things about Sabotage. The dialogue. I thought it was I thought it was too much. David Ayer, who directed it, he's already hit and miss. And the ending, because I don't know what they were going for. You know, like, is he alive? Is he dead? Maybe somebody can answer that question. But I did not care for Sabotage. I thought it was just an aimless movie. I don't think Arnold's bad in it, but it's just a nothing movie. Yeah, I heard about Sandblast, that it was supposed to be Wesley Snipes and Van Damme back in the day. Don't do Seagal. Me and Matt barely survived. Yeah, I don't know if I could. One day, if I have the time, I mean, that's a lot of direct-to-video garbage. Throw rotten eggs at, lock in a cage full of hungry hyenas, and have Chucky kill. Gal Gadot, James Corden, Melissa McCarthy. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna throw rotten eggs at James Corden, lock in a cage full of hungry hyenas, Melissa McCarthy, and have Chucky kill Gal Gadot. Wonder Woman is not gonna stop Chucky there. Studio Red Band, what's up? Matt Thomas in the house. Yeah, I heard about that. Cal Penn came out. THX, what's up, man? Prison Break is better than Escape Plan. It probably is better. I have not seen No Time to Die. Yeah, I like to meet Harold Kumar. Okay, so I kind of figured that, you know, he dies at the end of Sabotage, but I'm okay. I like that little bit at the end, but really, for that type of film, you needed like an Antoine Fuqua to direct it, make it better. You know, the same guy that directed Training Day and Shooter, not David Ayer. David Ayer's already more missed than hit to me. Yeah, I heard that Sabotage, the studios, I was reading information about it, that the studios got involved and kind of meddled with that one, that they wanted to make it, I think David Ayer wanted to make it more mystery, thriller, and the studios wanted to add a little bit more action, or I could have that backwards. See what you're watching, Matt. Going back in the comments here a little bit. Watching the 1950 version of Treasure Island. Okay. Yeah, James Corden's not funny. He's annoying. When I first heard about Sabotage, I thought it would be Arnold's version of ICU. Yeah, ICU is a better film. Sabotage got re-edited a lot. The original ending had Arnold more as a villain instead of him just stealing the money for revenge. Yeah, why didn't they go that route? Like, do something different. If you're gonna have Arnold do this type of film, why not go all the way, have him be the villain? You know, where the team is getting picked off one by one. Which there is a scene in the film where they suspect Arnold, but it was Terrence Howard and that girl. I do like Chick-fil-A, but I don't go out there much because every time I go out there, the line is too damn long. Let me see, David Fincher or David Lynch. I gotta would go with David Fincher. Why is there so much hype for the new Dune movie? Yeah, it does look bland. Nothing about it excites me. Common Rider, what's up, man? Common Rider in the house. Why do I feel like the new Ghostbusters Afterlife is going to be just a bunch of do you remember this? Do you remember that stuff? Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling about that too. It's going to be the same kind of, nostalgia trip. Come aboard the nostalgia train. Evil Dead Rise. Is that the video game that just came out? I mean, I don't know much about it, but oh, Wendy's has new fries. Okay. Blazing Samurai. Don't know what that is. Yeah, Arnold is out of place, and apparently he did not like his haircut. I was reading info on the movie, and Arnold was not crazy about his haircut. I'm like, what is that haircut? I mean, did you go to the same guy that Seagal gets his hair dyed from? I mean, I don't know what the deal is with that hair. I thought he had better hair and like Escape Plan with the beard. I'm like, okay, that looked not bad. But in Sabotage and Maggie, especially Sabotage, I'm like, what's with that hair? Does Seagal give Arnold's his hair guide number? But yeah, his haircut was goofy. Ash Ketchum teams up with Ash. I haven't heard much about the new Evil Dead movie. Jerry, what's up, man? Yeah, I've heard of Bubbles. Michael Jackson's pet monkey. The band PhD. Um, I don't think I've heard of them. So does that mean Egon is a deadbeat dad? If he left his family and daughter with, it was meant that them. Yeah, I have a feeling um, they'll probably mention that. I mean, will I check it out? I mean, maybe because I haven't really seen anything in a while, but we'll see what happens. I mean, my expectations are down here, but we'll see what happens. I mean, but like I said, I got that feeling of, it's going to be the same thing. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? Oh, nostalgia, nostalgia. I don't blame Arnold for his haircut and Sabotage. Yeah, it just looks bad. I don't know what David Ayer was thinking with that. I could say that's another reason why the film sucks. I mean, Arnold, you're 66 years old, 67. You know, why do you have a haircut like that? I was expecting Vin Diesel to show up in Sabotage. Yeah. Why didn't Vin Diesel show up in Sabotage? It probably would have made the film better. Am I gonna go? Let me see here. Are you still gonna do live stream gaming? I mean, I do want to start on playthroughs for Days Gone. Like after getting done with the Arnold reviews and taking a little break, because I got that game last year for Christmas, and I still haven't broke it open yet. And that's something I've been wanting to do for a while, so that's gonna happen. Ever heard of Arnacho? Don't know who that is. Yeah, the Stanley Hotel. That'd be. I like to stay at stay at the hotel. That'd be fun. My Life as a Teenage Robot. Haven't seen. Yeah, it does feel like Rob Zombie wrote Sabotage. Maybe David Ayer saw the Halloween remake and is like, that's it. Let's get Arnold in there and make it like that. Would it be funny if Ghostbusters Afterlife reference just to get trash smashed or get vaporized? It'd be funny. How's the workout? Well, last week I did some working out, but not a lot. It's going fine. How did David Ayer go from Training Day to this week's stuff now? It's like, did David Ayer direct Training Day? I thought that was Antoine Fuqua. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, David Ayer, he's more miss than hit. I mean, I liked End of Watch. Decent things about Fury, but I don't know what else he's done. Tamlin Tomita, I don't know who that is. I like to check out Bright. That's one film that I want to check out someday. Rob Zombie cast his wife as Lily Monster in the Monsters reboot. No, I'm not surprised. I don't think nobody was surprised. That's not a shock. Got to move around. Foot is asleep. Let me see here. Okay, I should have known that. Yeah, Kumiko, like to meet her. David Ayer wrote Training Day. Yeah, and he wrote Sabotage too, which I don't get. Sabotage is a wannabe Training Day. I want Fuqua to make a film like Replacement Killers again. I have not seen Dune. Rob Zombie is an immortal zombie. Despite what Matt thinks about Ridley Scott's Body of Lies, I kind of like that movie. I have not seen it. How about a review of the MacGyver reboot? 5 seasons now. Oh, God. The MacGyver reboot. You know, down the line, if that was ever a paid request, maybe. I cannot. I've seen the pilot. I've seen a little bit of the pilot, and I like turned it off after 10 minutes. Because I'm like, F this shit. The MacGyver reboot sucks. Because I saw, I remember the pilot in the beginning, I'm like, is this James Bond? Or is this MacGyver? No, it's canceled. Thank God. The MacGyver reboot is canceled. It got canceled earlier this year. Is Ridley Scott full of shit syndrome? Or FOSS, as Matt would say? I don't know. I mean, lately, I have no interest in that new movie that he directed with Matt Damon, like that medieval type movie. I like The Martian, but lately Ridley Scott, to me, hasn't Didn't he direct Alien Covenant? Fuck that. So Ridley Scott, he's losing it. 5 seasons is still going. Oh, really? The MacGyver reboot's still going? Really Down Under. I just ordered the Blu-ray and it's coming in Tuesday, so I can't wait to get that. Great movie. The Rush Hour TV show I did not see. Maggie was disappointing. I didn't like the tone of that. And Killing Gunther was an abomination. Yeah, Maggie was just boring. I fell asleep on it a couple of times and I had to snap out of it. And I can't wait to watch Killing Gunther. That's going to be a fun movie to watch. Oh man, trying to get comfortable. There you go. It's a little better. Which is your favorite James Bond movie? Again, between The Spy Who Loved Me and For Your Eyes Only. I'm not watching the new Magnum. Old school app. Yeah, I have the entire Magnum PI series. I think I saw one episode of the Lethal Weapon TV show when they had what's his name, Chase Crawford. I watched one episode of the pilot, but I didn't watch any more after that. Yeah, Quigley Down Under is a great movie. Yeah, long live Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck's the man. Favorite redhead actress? I don't know. Who is some redheads out there? House of Gucci looks cheap. Totally Spies I haven't seen. Don't Rant on Jackie Chan and Arnold movie. Yeah, I will be reviewing that. I forgot what it's called. The Iron King or the Iron Monkey. I don't know. Not too... The Matrix 4, I'm not too excited about. Jason Goes to Hell or Jason Takes Manhattan. I would say Jason Goes to Hell. I haven't seen that in a while, though. Yeah, The Last Stand was Arnold's last good movie. It's a fun popcorn action movie. Yeah, I agree. Matrix 4 is not needed. It's just a, reboot of the first movie. Yeah, Steve Guttenberg, put him in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That'd be fun. Isn't Jackie Chan a communist now? I've heard that. In the words of Jack Slater, no more movies. Exactly. Stop it. Stop with the nostalgia train trip BS. Isn't it funny how they say that, we're stuck in the past. We got the nostalgia goggles on, but, what do you call Ghostbusters Afterlife? What do you call, all these films that are coming out now that are just 100% pure nostalgia trips? It's nostalgia baiting. That's what it is. Instead of a worm on a hook, it's nostalgia on a hook. And we're, the general audience is the dumbass fish. Jackie Chan works for the Chinese government. Yeah, Last Action Hero is a great movie. Favorite Critters film is probably Critters 2. Friday 5 or Jason Goes to Hell. I have to go with Friday 5. That's an underrated one. Cinemassacre has turned into a joke. Why did I stop movie reviews? No, I've been reviewing movies lately. I mean, lately trying to get done reviewing Arnold films. So, I've been reviewing Arnold films lately on the channel. I just uploaded reviews for The Last Stand and Escape Plan. I'm getting close to the end here. Let me see. Do prank calls with, tap dance with, play Battleship with. Christopher Lloyd, Steve Guttenberg, and Jack Black. I'm going to do prank calls with Jack Black, tap dance with Christopher Lloyd and play Battleship with the Gutenberg. That'd be fun. But yeah, just uploaded some Arnold reviews on the channel. Kebab, it's good. Yeah, I still like Jackie Chan's movies. How would you rank the Universal monster movies? Or monsters? I mean, Dracula's my favorite. And then after that, probably Frankenstein, the Wolfman. But I have not seen The Mummy, so I only can give you a couple. I have to sit up here. Let's see if I try to change around a little bit. There you go, it's better. Let me see. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan. I mean, she's nice to look at. Doug Walker, in my opinion, did worse stuff. Tim James. See that new paranormal film yet? I don't know which film you're talking about. Shrink down to, wait a second. Shrink down to put into a pinball machine, uses a punching bag, launch out of a catapult. Doug Walker, James Wolfe, Stephen Collins. I would use Stephen Collins as a punching bag, launch out of a catapult, Doug Walker, and then shrink down James Wolfe into a pinball machine. Wait till you get to the movie with Jackie Chan and Arnold have a sword fight. Yeah, I forgot the name of that, the Iron King or whatever that is. Yeah, I'll be checking that out. Yeah, Pippi Longstocking. I remember watching that film in school, the one that came out in the late 80s. I forgot the actress's name, but now she's doing adult films. So that happened. Yeah, so apparently, for people out there, I'm sure maybe a couple people know, but the girl that played Pippi Longstocking in that late 80s movie, she got into adult films. Erin something. Her name's Erin something. I forgot her last name. Have I seen TAF 316 reviews? No, I haven't seen them. The new Paranormal Activity movie? I haven't seen any of those. Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin. I'd rather watch Next of Kin because it's a good movie. But Patrick Swayze. Rest in peace, Patrick Swayze. But yeah, how many of those movies have we got? Oh, there are now. Yeah, is there like 27 now? Play pranks, chess, and video games with John Cho, Christopher Lloyd, and Ice Cube. I would play pranks with Ice Cube, play video games with John Cho, and chess with Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, Pippi Pornstocking, yeah. So nowadays she's getting her long stockings pulled. Why doesn't she? She's already played Pippi Longstocking. So why not use that as her porn name? But yeah, I know her first name is Erin. I forgot her last name. Favorite Toy Story toy that isn't Woody or Buzz? Mr. Potato Head. Go hiking with, share a bunk with, play Street Fighter with Daniel Harris, Brad Dourif, Stallone. I'll go hiking with Brad Dourif. I got to share a bunk with Daniel Harris. You know that's going to happen. And play Street Fighter with Stallone. They Live's a great movie. Yeah, it sucks that Tim Allen got kicked out. Why didn't he voice Buzz Lightyear for this new movie? Yeah, I'm tired of the Paranormal Activity films. You ever heard of Man in the High Castle? I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's like Amityville. How many of those were made back in the day? Your favorite martial arts cop movie? Probably Police Story. I have to go with Police Story. Or maybe Hard Boiled. Have you ever seen Stallone's new videos? I mean, I saw the interview he did with his daughters. I didn't mind that. I did see the documentary um, for the making of the Rocky IV director's cut. I did watch that, but I don't know what you mean by new videos. Favorite show on a Saturday morning? I don't know. I have to think about that one. Yeah, I agree. We don't need any more paranormal activities. There's already 88 of them. Hopefully, paranormal activity comes and kills me. They're going to kill all of us with the amount of films they're putting out. I mean, again, how many of those films can they come out with? I mean, what, 13, 14 of them? Would you play Mortal Kombat with Brandon Lee or Chuck Norris? I played Mortal Kombat with Chuck Norris. That'd be fun. Okay, if I played Mortal Kombat with Chuck Norris, who do you think Chuck Norris would pick? Think about that. Who would you play Street Fighter, play pranks, eat food with? I don't know who that first name is. Sammo Hung and Chris Tucker. I play Street Fighter with Sammo Hung, play pranks with Chris Tucker, and I don't know who Ming Na Wen is. Yeah, Showdown Little Tokyo is a great martial arts cop movie. Underrated too. Yeah, Wendy's is good. They have good food. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Grand Theft Ruben. Yeah, he would pick. Yeah, Raiden. I could see that. Yeah, what's next? Saw 100, Saw 19, like Jaws 19. This time it's in 3D. Yeah, you're also milking franchises. I'm tired of it. Especially now. Again, it's all about, do you remember this back in the day? Do you remember this as a child? Oh, this, don't you remember this from the 90s? Tired of it. Would you smoke or with 9 Inch Nails or Ice Cube? Probably Ice Cube. Yeah, Chuck, he seems like a Kung Lao. He would probably pick him too. Anton LaVey. The name sounds familiar. Rennie Santoni. Poppy. Yeah, I'm watching a little bit of Seinfeld. The Mission Impossible movies, I've only seen a little bit of the first one and the third one and the fourth one. But I haven't seen, like, that's a franchise that I like to go, like, watch because I haven't seen the second one. I have not seen Rogue Nation. Yeah, nobody's excited for Predator 5. Can we just stop? Enough of the Predator films, please. Who cares about Skulls or Skull, whatever it's called? Never seen Stalker. Expendables 5 with Kevin Hart. Don't do it, please. Sammo Hung would use Honda on Street Fighter. The first Mission Impossible film is the best. Yeah, yeah. I need to pick that up. I need to get the Blu-ray. I have not seen the Lady Terminator. Boy Meets World of the Wonder Years. I got to go with Boy Meets World all the way. Yeah, send Gordon Ramsay to poison food. Yeah, Feeny. Feeny. With the rise in popularity of streaming services, do you think broadcast television like cable, direct TV, satellite dish, and even antennas? Yeah, it already is. I mean, it's slowly fading out, really, if you think about it. Which prankers do you follow? I don't really follow a lot of prank videos. Uh, yeah, I agree. Skulls is such a terrible name for a Predator film. Such a terrible name for a Predator film that's going to have lame gender politics. Yeah, I agree. Ali Sheedy, good actress. This is Looney Tunes, Mr. Feeney. Yeah, Short Circuit 1 or 2 are great. My favorite is Short Circuit 2. I have not seen the Hitman Bodyguard movies. Yeah, I like to hang out with Fisher Stevens. I would ask him about hackers. I would talk to him about that, but he'd be cool to meet. Have a good day, man. Ellen and Rosie, I don't care for either. I'm just not. I do not care about Ellen. Do not care about Rosie O'Donnell. Who cares about Rosie O'Donnell? Here's the gun. Here's the knife. You're gonna die. And jumps at him hot. Yeah, yeah. I think earlier this year I went back and rewatched Boy Meets World, but I have to finish watching the last two seasons. But yeah, such a great show. I love Boy Meets World. Yeah, they are both the douchebags, and that's putting it politely. I mean, I just don't care for them as human beings, really. Emma Roberts, I don't mind her. Steven Seagal's Expendables is just him and Byron Mann. How come? How come I barely smile in my videos? I don't know. I just don't smile a lot. I guess. I don't know. Matt talked about ever visit Little. No, I haven't been to Italy. Matt talked about that upcoming Predator film. Yeah, just we don't need it. It's not needed. Red Notice, I have no interest in. Even from the reviews I've heard about that film, they say it's not too good. Yeah, the last two seasons of the show is where it gets stale. Yeah, I mean it's not. Um, I mean they're not my favorite seasons, but I can still watch it. The Sutherland Family, yeah, Donald and Kiefer are great actors. Should we get rid of daylight savings time? Why not? Would you like to train with a re? Yeah, definitely. Is it bad that they used to like Ellen back in the 2000s? I mean, no, it's not bad. So okay, I've been going for an hour and a half, and maybe I'll go on for another, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe 20. Call of Duty Vanguard haven't played. Bobby Sands. Who's Bobby Sands? That'd be cool. I'd like to visit Ireland one day. I'd like to go there. Thoughts on Wesley Snipes straight to DVD movies? No, I haven't seen much of them, to be honest with you. I haven't seen a whole lot of them. The longest game you ever played? Well, I mean, there's been some games that I have not beaten, like Enter the Matrix. I never beat that one. Um, I mean, GTA San Andreas is pretty long, but I was able to beat that a couple of times. Um, DSX, The Conspiracy, that's a long one, but a lot of fun. Um, the Half-Life games are long, but fun. Not Married. Wesley has a new drama show. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. You know, it looked okay. Ever heard of Diego Maradona? Don't know who that is. Sure, I'd like to visit Argentina. Sure, why not? Favorite Nickelodeon show? I have to go with The Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was my favorite. Thoughts on the I can't talk tonight. Blah blah blah. Thoughts on the GTA updated version? I did see the preview for it. I thought it looked nice. Um, we'll see. Um, I like the restoration, so I don't know if I'll play it, but it looked nice. I've never played Metal Gear Solid. I never played those games. Um, I don't know why, but I never played Metal Gear Solid. Favorite thriller? The Fugitive. I'll go with that. Are you an Autobot or a Decepticon? Autobot. Sick and tired of. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of Tyler Perry. He needs to go away for a while with Marky Mark and The Rock. Here's David and the Flying Automobiles. Yeah, get to the chopper. What store did you hand to Hopper? Now you're gonna make me quote the whole Predator movie. I have not seen that. I don't think Arnold's gonna create any new one-liners because, I mean, he had a couple of decent ones in The Last Stand, but between that film and the films he put out afterwards, he had no good lines. And I don't think he has. I mean, Arnold, to be honest with you, Arnold should just retire. Maybe he's retired and he's just kind of going out, you know. I mean, he did Dark Fate, but after that, I mean, especially, he should just hang it up. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that too, especially after his latest comments. Arnold should just stay out of the limelight. Yeah, just the fact that Disney's putting out Predator movies is laughable. Exactly. Who wants to bet that's going to straight to Disney Plus? I have not seen The Boys from Brazil, but yeah, Arnold's done. Terminator Dumpster Fire. Yeah, when I want to go ham on fucking Genesis and Dark Fate because I have to watch Genesis again. I gotta watch Dark Fart again. I call it Dark Fart. I don't care. Dark Fate. Fuck. And Killing Gunther. So Genesis. I know Aftermath comes after that. Can't wait to watch. Well, I mean, I haven't heard too much about that one, so I don't know who out there has seen Aftermath, but Killing Gunther I heard is bad. Then Dark Fate. Yeah, remember? Yeah, and because they tried to cancel Dr. Seuss and they didn't cancel him. Yeah, nowadays he's become the villain. Yeah, the thing is Arnold's so bad in those movies, especially the last two Terminator films. He's god awful. My favorite thriller is The Fugitive. Arnold is fine in Aftermath. The rest of the movie's meh. Yeah, I mean the same thing with Maggie. I mean he's not bad in the film, but the film was just too boring and yeah, just kept plodding along. Yeah, even Lucy agrees. She's meowing at my door. She's saying, Arnold, retire. I've never seen that 80s show. Ever heard of the Lawrence of Arabia? I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it. Arnold became Mr. Freeze. Yeah, exactly. I miss Peter O'Toole. Best British film? I'm not sure if I have a favorite or best. That unfortunately did success in canceling 6 of his books, really. Well, fuck them. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat are taken. I gotta go with Mortal Kombat. Alright, I'll let you in. I'll probably go on for maybe a few more minutes here. Come on. What do you want? Of course, you're gonna go Under the Bed. Yeah, 1917 is a good movie. Definitely check that out. I do have that on DVD. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? I guess Pikachu. Ow! Damn, cat. Damn cat just scratched my foot. What's worse, they did it on his birthday. Movies from the 40s you enjoy? I mean, I don't know if I can name a lot. I mean, yeah, I can watch old movies. I can watch black and whites. But I mean, I could say the Three Stooges, even though I know they're not, or they're shorts. But I have to look at some. I don't know what that is, Ruben. Battleship. Never heard of that. Orson Welles, yeah. Rita Hayworth. You know what? I'll go on for 10 more minutes here. I'll stretch it out a little bit. So say 10 more minutes. You ever heard of Shaka Zulu? It sounds familiar. The Zulu tribe, okay. My favorite Ninja Turtle is probably, I would say, Donatello. Come on, cat, get out of there. The cat's under my bed. Favorite warrior? I'm not sure. Best acting you ever seen by Robin Williams? I could say Goodwill Hunting. What Dreams May Come. One of those. Um, 1 Hour Photo is good. I've never seen that before, Ruben. Don't know what that is. Yeah, I think maybe I'll go ahead and watch Genesis after this, so that way I can go ahead and get it out of the way, and I can sort of prepare for this week, get those reviews out. Ingmar Ingmar Bergman, don't know who that is. Powerade or Gatorade? I gotta go with I don't drink a lot of those. I mean, I don't drink a lot of Gatorade or Powerade. Ever heard of the Swedish car Volvo? Sure. Favorite show on Cartoon Network? Back in the day, Dexter's Laboratory. I would say that. Um, and yes, Lucy's here. She decided to come in. So people ask, I know I had a couple people ask about, what? What are you meowing about? Ever eat a Mars candy bar? No, I haven't. But yeah, Grand Theft Ruben, I think you asked about Lucy earlier, and so here she is. Favorite show on PBS Kids? We mean like back in the day? I mean, well, back in the day on PBS, I would watch like, Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I never really got into like Arthur but yeah. Hershey's chocolate bar is boring, but it's not even like my favorite candy bar, really. Favorite TV channel? I don't know if I have a favorite TV channel. Well, Pluto TV, I could say that. Pluto TV has a lot of cool stuff. Roku's got some uh, cool stuff for free. A lot of classic TV shows and what have you. Yeah, Nestle Crunch is better. Or Mr. Goodbar. They've gotten smaller due to the sugar tax, really. Yeah, Lucy's being a nut. Documentaries, yeah, I like documentaries. Didn't know there's taxes based on sugar. I've never seen Digimon. Yeah, Tubi's got a lot of great stuff. Love Tubi. The author memes are so funny. But yeah, I remember Digimon being on back in the day, but I never really saw it. Never really got into that. But nightclub music, not lately. came into place in the UK in 2016, so everything from candy bars and soda have less sugar now. Really? Wow. Didn't know that. Do I suffer from nightmares? Not really. Jeez, really? Wow. So in the UK, candy bars and soda have less sugar. So what's next? For milk to sugar taxing, what a waste. Exactly. Favorite game console? I gotta go with the PlayStation 2. Well, I'm probably gonna go on for a couple more minutes here. If you guys want to throw in some quick questions real quick, and ever heard of Pimp My Ride? Yeah, I've heard of it. Who's Jamie Oliver? I didn't know that about Oliver Stone. Didn't know that Jamie was responsible for the food problem. Who's Jamie? Ever celebrate Kwanzaa? No, not really. Thoughts on Shia LaBeouf? Something's wrong with that dude. Honestly, Shia LaBeouf needs help. Jamie's Oliver. Jamie Oliver is a top UK chef that wants people to eat healthy. So he introduced a sugar tax. Wow. Fuck that. They want everybody to live in a Demolition Man type future and have celery stick vending machines. That's what they want. They want vending machines that sell celery sticks and carrots and tofu. Ever met a Canadian? No, but I would like to meet Matt Thomas one day. Hopefully, we'll get up and Studio Red Band's a great guy. He lives in Canada. My fellow Canadian friend, Matt Thomas. I think Raiho Magnifico. We don't talk a lot. We haven't really talked a lot lately, but I believe he lives in Canada. Good guy. Pizza Hut or pizzeria. I gotta go with Pizza Hut. Yeah, we're gonna party. Yeah, one day I'll go up there and we'll hang out and eat a bunch of food and what have you. Eat a lot of chips, like you did the other night. Sure, Dutchman. Yeah, why not? But anyways, guys, I'm gonna sign off here. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, everybody that jumped in the chat here, thank you. It was a lot of fun talking to you guys, and definitely we'll do this again. Ruben, Matt Thomas, Fabio, Matt, DJ, Common Rider, um, Grand Theft Ruben, Jack Thompson. But yeah, this has been fun. Thank you again, and we're gonna do this again. But you guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you later.